Hey everybody, this is John Ennis.
I'm Allison Brie.
This is Colin Hanks.
I'm Annie Savage.
I'm Marc Evan Jackson from the Thrilling Adventure Hour, and this is GirlGamer.com.
Hey guys, Crixley here, editor-in-chief with GirlGamer.com, and today we are at an undisclosed location somewhere in Los Angeles to talk to the cast of the Thrilling Adventure Hour, which is a really cool throwback to the serials, the radio serials, where it was, you know, that was live theater for people sometimes, or that was like
it was
a movie almost.
Pre-TV, that's what sitcoms were on, and crime shows, and it was all classic radio shows. The show is ostensibly a radio show, but we do it in suits holding scripts, like when you see film of the people doing radio shows in the 40s or whatever, they're standing on stage, and often they had audiences like for comedy shows and stuff.
How did you get involved with Thrilling Adventure Hour?
One of the writers on The Good Guys was telling me about this cool thing he does called the Thrilling Adventure Hour.
As soon as I saw the show, I was like, how can I be a part of this? Yeah.
I actually am the only person to have auditioned for the show because I knew Ben Acker through Second City, Los Angeles.
I'd heard of it, sounded interesting, and I said, yeah, and I went to see it. I loved it, and then he said, well, we'd love you to be a guest in one of them. I said, that would be awesome. So the next month I did a guest shot, and then a couple of weeks went by, and he said, do you want to be in the next one too? I said, sure, and then I just ended up being in all of them.
What is your favorite thing about doing Thrilling Adventure Hour?
The writing. I mean, the writing has been solid from the very beginning.
Just being included on this team is a huge thing for me. So, it has this wash of acceptance, like being a deadhead or something.
One of the great things about this show, I think, is that they get so many people from so many different genres of television and styles of shows, and to come on here and do things that you've never seen them do.
The social aspect of it is sort of my favorite part of the experience of just having been brought into this group.
It's great theater for smart people. It's great comedy for people that listen.
For someone who's never seen it and is curious about it, what's the most important thing you want people to know about Thrilling Adventure Hour?
That it's just a lot of fun.
The merchandise, I'd say. They're starting to make some posters, and that'll help.
That it's funny. That your laughter is required.
It's people who you love from television and film having a great time on stage. It's really smart, it's really funny, and it's not like anything else that's out there.
Now, some of the guys that are in the troupe, like John DiMaggio and James Urbaniak, are both, more known for their voiceover work. And they've both done video games. Have you done a video game? And if not, would you be up for doing a voiceover?
I would absolutely do video games. I am a gamer.
And would you be more apt to do like a shooter game or a sports game?
I don't think anyone really wants Colin Hanks Golf 2012.
Oh, I've done a bunch of video games.
I would absolutely do it. That would be awesome because then I could hear my voice the whole time.
I'm in Manhunt 1 and 2.
With Brian Cox?
As
Yes, I remember that game.
Some crazy killer guy.
For the things that I did for Call of Duty, which were, not big billboarded things, but you are jumping out of a plane after having been shot. You're jumping out of a plane after having been shot twice.
First you have to scream all the time, like, where are you? Doing the taunts, killer taunts.
You're jumping out of a plane at 15,000 feet, at 30,000 feet.
And then, at the end of the session, you do like 20 minutes of dying. Because now he's stabbing you in the throat.
What game currently rests in your tray?
Honestly, right now I can guarantee you it's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Over at Community, we're all big DS players.
Do you guys all hook yours up and play Mario Kart?
We haven't. And again, we're more focused on the Professor Layton series, or Danny and I will do crossword puzzles.
What is the most important thing that you want people to know about Thrilling Adventure Hour?
Well, that there's a podcast that airs weekly and that you can find it online. I think that's one of the coolest things because it's reminiscent of an old radio show. I think that's, other than seeing it live, the second best way to enjoy it is just, to hear it.
There you go. And you can follow them on Twitter at ThrillingADV.
And you can go to their website, thrillingadventure.com, to find any other details about the podcast. And we'll be at San Francisco Sketchfest on January 22nd.
And you can get tickets at
sfsketchfest.com, and you can get tickets there and hurry because they're going to sell out. And we have 2 shows, which is what's amazing. 2 extremely different shows.
Oh, really? So it
with
won't be the
different
same
guest
show.
stars. Some of the guest stars are in both. Some of the guest stars are only in one. So you can come to the 7 o'clock or the 9:30 or both. And it's, I'm glad I get to be there for both shows, and you can too.
Be there or be square.